Shabbat Shalom, and hello as well to our friends on Facebook. So nice to be here with all of you. So while it's Shabbat, we can take a deep breath from the craziness of the week and really take time to relax and rest. And I would love to, we're a small enough group, you can unmute yourselves. I'd love to go around and share some good news, share something good. Hopefully we have some good news that happened this week. So feel free to unmute and I will call on you or just speak up. But yeah, Larry, please.
I very happily celebrated my 70th birthday this past week. Wonderful celebration. I feel very blessed.
Mazal tov, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach.
Thank you, Cantor.
Yom Huledet Sameach.
Thank you,
I
Cantor.
hope it was a wonderful, wonderful day. Anyone else? Beth, is that I see you are unmuted. Is that?
I am unmuted. Well, the bad news is a couple of people in my household had COVID, but the good news is I was able to work my way through a pile of books. So I happily read a number of books that were in my pile of books to read. Don't ask me what they were. I don't remember, but I enjoyed reading a bunch of books this week.
Oh, I'm so glad to, it's always good to find the blessings and amongst those. And I hope that all of your family members are feeling well and refuah shlema, complete healing to all of them.
They are, thank you. Actually, it was Walter Isaacson's book on the discovery of CRISPR. Really good. I see Deborah nodding. So if you have a chance to read it, it's very well done.
Great. Thank you. Anyone else? I love hearing this good news. Yes, please. And I'm sorry if you could share your name. I know that it is.
I'm Deborah Bryant.
Deborah.
He'll circle back in. It's not my birthday, but the birthday of one of my brothers today. So I get to say a happy birthday for him. No, he's one of my little brothers.
One of your younger brothers.
Yes, not young anymore, none of us, but yeah.
Yom Huledet Sameach. I hope that it's a wonderful, wonderful celebration. Anyone else, for those who just joined too, or please share some good news. Feel free to unmute yourselves and share let us all in on your joy. Or if you'd prefer, you can also write it in the chat. And we're going to continue with our lighting of the candles. And actually, if someone here is, Larry, maybe I see you moving. Does anyone have their candles? Yeah, Larry, how about, would you like to do us the honor and then we can chant the blessing together? I like how your candlesticks are right in front of the door and the windows. It's already, even before lighting, there's already so much lighting and so much glow. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Thank you so much, Larry. So it's Shabbat, time to sing out, rejoice, praise God together. We're going to continue with Psalm 95, Lechu Neranana. And feel free to use a drum if you have, or just use your hands, and let's all sing together. Lechu neranana, lechu neranana, lechu neranana, l'Adonai. Lechu neranana, lechu neranana, lechu neranana, l'Adonai. Lechu neranana, lechu neranana, lechu neranana, l'Adonai. Lechu neranana, lechu neranana, lechu neranana, Adonai. Naria, Naria, Letzur Yishenu, Nekadma Fana Vetoda. Naria, Naria, Letzur Yishenu, Bizmirot Naria lo. Lechuneranena, 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 Adonai. Lechuneranena, 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 Adonai. Thank you for dancing as well. I should have added that. We're going to continue with Lecha Dodi, which can be found on page 20, and we will chant verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, and I invite you all to rise in body or in spirit when we approach verse 9. continue on page 22 with Psalm 92, and we're going to be on the bottom half of the page with Tzadik Katamar. Tzadik Katamar yifrach ke'erez balvanon yizkeh shetulim bevet Adonai bechatrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim lehagid ki ashar Adonai turi velo avlatabo. Turn the page to page 24. Together we continue to greet Shabbat with the singing of Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Eyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Eyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Eyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Eyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Continue with the Chatzi Kaddish as we prepare for Baruch Hu, for our we're on page 26. ובחייך בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו Amen. I invite you all to please rise in body or in spirit for Baruch Hu, and I also invite anyone who would like to please unmute yourselves and for the response, and that way we can really be together. And we are on page 28. Baruch hu Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Va'ed. Continue with the Chatima, the closing of Ma'ariv Aravim on page 30. Umavir yom umevir laila, umavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzavot shemo, El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. Continue on page 32 with Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah Mitzvot Chukim Umishpatim Otata Al Ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shochbeinu Uvkomeinu Nasiach B'chukecha V'nismach B'divrei Toratecha Uv'mitzvotecha Le'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem nege yomam v'layla ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai ohev amach Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta ba'am b'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם Adonai Elohechem Emet. Continue on page 40 with Mi Chamocha, and tonight, which we'll talk more about later, but is Parashat Chukat. And in this parasha, Miriam, our prophetess, she dies, and so tonight I know when we sing Mi Chamocha, I'm thinking even more about Miriam and her dance with the timbrels, and thinking of that energy as we sing together. מרכיב אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גל ישראל. Hashkivenu. Oh, there are so many of us that really need to lie down tonight in peace and not have any worries in the world. And so when we chant that, let's see if we can send all of this energy, all of this healing energy and peaceful energy to everyone around the world, as we all need it so very, very much. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ushmor tzedenu, uvaenu, lechaim u'shalom, me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leShalom, ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. We turn the page to 44 as we continue with Vishamru and invite us all again to dance, to use our hands, use tables as a surface. Let's all make music together. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. Could really feel all of us singing together. Thank you for clapping and smiling and singing along. And imagine all of your voices in one room together in the harmony. So we have reached the central part of our service, our Amidah, and we are on page 46, and it is the custom here at TOS for us to chant the first three brachot, or blessings, together, and then to have some time for some silent prayer, and you can either feel free to use the words on the page or the words of your heart, and we'll take a couple moments for some silence, and then we will join back together on page 60 with Shalom Rav. I invite you all to please rise in body or in spirit. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el ha'gadol ha'gibor ve'hanora, El Elyon, gomel chasadim tovim ve'koneh hakol, ve'zocher chasdei avot ve'imaot, u'mevi ge'ula livnei v'neihem leman shemo be'ahava. Melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayeh hakol atah rav lehoshia, morid hatal. Mechakel chayim bechesed, mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, zomech noflim verofeh holim, umatir hasurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, nichamocha b'gevurot, umidom elach, melech meimir umechayeh, umatzliach Yeshua, v'ne'eman atah lehachayot ha'kol. Baruch atah Adonai mechayeh ha'kol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el ha'kadosh. We join together with our prayer for peace. Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tonight there are so many who are in need of healing, healing of the body, healing of the mind, healing of the spirit. And in a moment, I'll read our communities list, but I invite anyone who is here present to please unmute and to share a name of someone who you are holding in your hearts tonight, or please feel free to unmute, or if not, to write it in the chat. Larry, please.
Liesel, Alan, Jerry, Susan.
Diane, please. Oh, Diane, we need you to unmute, please. Let me see if I can
Judy
do it.
Trojan.
Sorry, one more
Judy
time.
Trojan.
Thank you, Judy. And as well as I see in the chat, Ken Waller. Is there anyone else who would like to unmute? We are also tonight sending prayers of healing to Joyce Golden, Esther Yano, Linda Hoffman, her Hebrew name is Leah Bat Kayla, Esther Neshama, Karen Weber, Esther Zvia Bat Asher Venechama, Judy Shepro, Israel Beryl Ben Gaila Rachel Velabel Yankel, Naomi Fisher, who's Naomi Bat Tzipora Veyosaf, Chaim Mesha, Dalia Harel, who's Dalia Bat Miriam, Cassandra Warshawski, who's Chaya Blaima Bat Chaim Chaya Vasilia Ruchel, Jeffrey Colt, Joseph Siegel, Glenna Bubb. And we wish complete healing again of the body, of the mind, and of the spirit. And we hold these names and these people close in our hearts tonight as we together chant the Mishaberach. The ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Shabbat Shalom, Karen. It's so nice to have you here with us. So tonight, as I mentioned previously, as we are reading Parashat Hukat, in which it is written, among other things, that Miriam the prophetess, Moses' sister, dies. And Miriam was an important part of the leadership of the Jews in the desert. Her leadership is often affiliated with water. For example, in the Song of the Sea, as I mentioned, with the dancing, and Miriam with the dancing with her timbrels. And our sages said that Miriam's well followed the people through the desert and provided them with water to drink. And however, when Miriam dies, the well disappears. The people are left thirsty and scared because of the lack of water, and they approach Moses. Moses addresses God, and God tells Moses to speak to a rock, which will provide water. In his sadness and frustration because of Miriam's death, Moses hits the rock instead of speaking to it. And later Moses is told that he won't get to lead the people all the way into Israel because of this. Some sages, I guess, say that it's because of this punishment for the lack of faith that Moses exhibited by hitting the rock rather than actually just speaking to it. Miriam and Moses, who had been caring for his people all along, loses the person who had been caring for him all along, from the minute she watched him being picked up by the daughter of Pharaoh. A much kinder explanation, however, is that God realized that Moses, distraught and with no support, could not continue his leadership. Miriam, Moses, and Aaron die, making way for a new generation of leaders. And this week I came across a song called "The Water in the Well," and it is by Debbie Friedman, our beloved Debbie Friedman. And I'm curious if anyone knows it, but I would love to at least kind of teach us for all of us to sing together the chorus and maybe a little some of the verses. And awesome Josh is sharing the screen for us. Thank you, Josh. Behind the scenes. But we wouldn't be here without you. We're going to be at the chorus first. Sing along. Slow it down a little bit because at least for me it's the chorus is a little fast to fit in the water in the well. So let's take it a little slower and try it with me. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. Pretty simple, right? So we'll go through a couple of the verses, and please join in for the verses if you know them, or if not, join in when we get to the chorus, please. So let's take it again from the chorus. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. When the world was created, there was heaven and dry land, and all the waters gathered upon hearing God's command. There was a bit of water that was left, or so they tell. That was the water that became the water from the well. Join me. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. Oh, the water in the well and the healing in the well, the women and the water and the hope that's in the well. And next week we will do the second half of the piece and have the whole song together. So thank you for singing along. We continue now as we begin to close our service on page 282 with Aleinu, and I invite you all to please rise in body or in spirit. Aleinu leshabech ladon hakol, latet gedula leyotze breshit, shehu noteh shamayim v'yosed haaretz, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת עוזו בגבהי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. Tonight, we are thinking of those whom we have lost, and especially those who we are observing a yahrzeit for. And Josh again has so wonderfully placed the names of those members of loved ones from TOS who we are remembering tonight, and I invite as well anyone who has someone who they are observing a yahrzeit for to please unmute and share the name out loud right now. Larry, please.
I want to share the names of Marcia and Mel Rosenblatt. They are parents of my friend and colleague, David Rosenblatt. They died within 10 days of each other, which I think says so much for a long and wonderful marriage.
Yes, it really does. If there's anyone else who would like to share. Doris, please, let me see if I can unmute. Here, I've pushed ask to unmute. I'm not able to unmute you. Let me see. Doris, maybe you want to, here, let me ask one more time. Ask to unmute. There we go.
Okay. Excuse me. It's my mother, Margaret Kahn.
Margaret Kahn. Thank you. So I invite anyone to rise in body or in spirit as together we recite the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kariv ve'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'le'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemed kudsha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma ve'imru amen. Yehei shalom haraba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I have some quick announcements before we make Kiddush and Motzi and have one more song to sing together. So first is that the wonderful Larry Green, who is present, will be leading Torah study tomorrow morning at
It's a week from tomorrow.
a week from tomorrow. I thought it was both. I thought it was both tomorrow and next week. I am sorry about that. So we have one more
That's
week
all right.
we have one more week to look forward to it. So next Saturday, July 16th at 10:30 a.m. on Zoom. Thank you, Larry. And I will be back with all of you next Friday at 6 p.m. and we will be joined as well by the incredible Josh Cohen, and we will as well continuing to be on Zoom. Yes, Harding, right back to you, Josh. So I invite you all to take a moment to grab something to make Kiddush with, something good to drink, something yummy to eat, and we will make Kiddush and Motzi. That can be found on page 5. And please rise in body or in spirit, if you are able. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon, hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, zechel hitziat mitzrayim, ki vanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, v'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Together, make motzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. B'te'avon. So, we're going to sing one more together, and that is Olam Chesed Yibanan. Oh, yes. I think the words, those words speak for themselves. But so many. Oh, I think I'm speechless as to what to say. But there are so many of us who are just. We need the world to be built from love, and together we can all do it. So here we go. We're gonna sing our hearts out, and the prayers come together. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to say